probably replace that. Just kind of like personalize the whole game. But other than that, yeah, this is pretty good. Well, hello there, viewer. If you're watching this right now and you want to see some immense progress, I suggest you watch part 1 first, because this part, well, it's the real deal. And I guess you want to do the build-up beforehand? Then go ahead, yeah, but watch part 1. But if you want to just get straight to the action, continue this video. It's going to be a long journey. Be sure to get popcorn and soda, though, because this video is extremely long, so, yep. Alright, adios. Good afternoon, evening, night, day, wherever you are. Today we are going to do a huge amount of stuff for the new Square. Some of the things include new buildings, adding more detail, and UI, user interface. Alrighty then, grab your popcorn and enjoy. This is gonna be one wild ride. The building I'm currently building right now is currently going to be the new location for newbies, which was, I don't know, the building wasn't that great, but hey. Also, I forgot to mention that I'm joined with Call Me Access today. Me and him are going to be improving this game a lot. He's going to do more of the technical stuff while I'm just going to build everything, kind of. As you can see on the screen right now, I am currently working on the door for the building, and then I'm just gonna create the layout of the building and create a second story for it. The whole building, like length of this building is around 10 minutes long, so I'll just bring out the spicy parts, just bring them into one shot. I am building the flooring of this building, which then ends up getting converted. Well, actually, I'm just duplicated as a sidewalk and a floor of the building as well. Then after this, I create the second story of the building. And then that's where I start getting ready to build the high-rise, which currently hosts the current location of the premium room. As you can see, I am building steps in order to get in the building. Then after this, I create the second story. About finally time. And then I also do some quick adjustments to actually make it look like a second story. I plan that one to, in the near future, to probably be the museum for Square. So, yeah. And of course, I completely forgot to put some memes in here, just to catch people's attention. So I just added Obunga on the other side of the building. I then add a ladder on the same side of the building as I put Obunga in. This is where we get started on the high-rise building, which sits on top of the building we just built. Home to the premium room. Because of premium benefits. They get all kinds of premium benefits as well. Free fireworks, 15 points instead of 10. And now an exclusive room to watch the ball drop. Pretty cool, right? Well, this is officially one of the tallest habitable buildings in this game's history.
Are you sure about that?
Unless the premium room and the original map proves me otherwise. Well, I'm getting ready to build the rooftop for this building by adding a little bit more detail and finally adding flooring to this building. It's pretty cool. You should see the interior of this building when it's finished later in the video. It's really, really cool. Well, this is where we get ready to build the interior of this building. Well, prepare to. After this, I add the premium logos onto this building to just give it a sign saying, oh yeah, this is the premium benefits room, guys. Of course it wouldn't be that square without the lights and the neon lighting. After this, it's pretty cool. This game is heavily based off the ball drop that actually happens in Times Square in New York City. Pretty cool. And then if that wasn't clear enough, I'm adding a home to the premium room sign on other sides of the building. After this, I just build the newbies logo and just, hey, cut it a deal. Okay, maybe not build the newbies logo, but it happens later in the video. I don't know. I can barely remember this stuff. I'm just watching this video and commenting as it goes. Then, I add a part that helps light up the Home to the Premium Room logo, which is plastered 3 times around the building, or at least around the front of the building. Alright, we're going to take a second cut in this video. We're going to show you some pretty cool stuff that happens shortly after this building is finished. After this, I then move the Roblox News blimp out, going more towards the ball drop because, yay, they're going to record it 4 different times because this game is going for like 4 time zones here. I'm going to create a save file for each time zone when it reaches around that time, but hey, pretty cool, am I right? Speaking of time zones, I plan on doing it for Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing it for Central Standard, I'm doing it for Mountain Standard, and I'm doing it for Pacific Standard. Any other time zones that I know of? I don't know. I could probably do some international zones as well, but hey. Lots of coding, but hey, it's not going to be too bad once we're done this. Also, speaking of international zones, which international zones do you want in the game? I could do, like, I could show up a whole map, like, when I'm streaming later. Soon. By this time I'm speaking, by the time this is uploaded, I've already finished a stream up. I grabbed a lot of old buildings from my old map, and I'm basically gonna recycle these. They are later redesigned by Call Me Axis later. But for now, this is basically the main footprint of these buildings. I also recycled the interior for newbies, which was later then redone. The clothing store is probably one of the last surviving that kept the original design. So yeah. This is where I get started on building, well, extending the road. The main road that goes towards the building itself. Then I move with Douglas as well, because that was probably the main reason why I wanted to extend this road. So I could put Wick Douglas in there. If you get what Wick Douglas is, then you get it. Finally, I get started on putting an interior onto one of the buildings I built. This does get changed up later, but hey, it's pretty solid. This is also where Newbies finally gets his branding, and also its own slogan. Fresh out of the oven since 1972. Also, the pace at original location is literally a blessing. This has helped me so much times while developing this game. Just want to add that. As you can see here, I'm changing the volume of the music, which gets changed later on in the future. It was happy-go-lucky music, now it's like smooth jazz. Pretty jazzy type music. And also, we wish you a Merry Christmas as well. While Axis is building a brand new store for the main street, I will be building some light poles to kind of like light up the area. And also, Roblox removed point lights from the add object menu, which is absolutely annoying now. I really just like that change. Oh yeah, daytime now to night mode. And then I start adding lights to the high-rise building that sits on top of Newbies and the now Dat Square Museum. Of course you gotta make it transparent, so it looks better, and not like an eyesore. And now I'm playtesting the game to see how it looks so far. I'd say it looks pretty solid right now. It gets even better in the near future. Also, Roblox Studios Max graphics runs more efficient than the client itself. That's something odd. And I dislike the player lists thing, so I ended up getting rid of that. But everything else stayed. Also, here's me just exploring the map. I walk into Telemon Fried Chicken and then walk into McDouglas. At least that's what it looked like when I'm recording this and staring at a picture of me walking towards McDouglas. Overall, the game has a lot of explorativity to it. Even then, it had a lot of explorativity. Now it has even more, I think. So that could probably increase a lot of player engagements because they can explore around the map. Welp, the UI is officially starting to get changed to its colors that the original Dat Square had. Oh yeah, here's me adding back the hide UI button, but then I just copied the code from that UI and just edited it onto that new button. Because I completely forgot there was the wait for child thing on there, so. And instead I just forgot it existed and that's why it wasn't working. Well, now enjoy a time lapse of me trying to figure this out. It's about 3 minutes or so long. As you can see, I was slowly debugging everything, thinking it's gonna work the next time I play, and then I find new bugs, and then overall just find the code is absolute just garbage. So I just grabbed the old UI's code and just put it in there, like I said earlier. And that's what caused it to work. And now, it's really good now for the New Year's time. If you want to watch the ball drop, or if you want to go to the new screenshot souvenir that I just added into the game not too long ago. Oh yeah, here's me trying to look at the hide U output and seeing if the hide UA button works, which obviously it doesn't until I copy pasted that old code, which is like towards the end of the video. And as you can see here, it looks pretty good. The UI looks a lot smoother, looks a little more blending in the game and everything. It like just looks really good. Alright, I think that might be it for this video. If you really liked it, please like and subscribe. It'll help me out a lot. And also, in like a couple, by the time this video is uploaded, which is around Thursday, Veterans Day is right around the corner, so happy Veterans Day. Alright, peace out. Have a great day.